guys, sorry. I think I got it this time. I think my mic is finally working this time. Is there anybody left that's still here? It's finally working this time. Is there anybody left that's... Are there any people watching still? I feel so lonely now. I feel like everybody left. No, 0 viewers. Everyone's gone. Guys, come back. I'm gonna tweet people to come back. Hi guys, please come back. Let me see. The stream, please come back. Twitch.tv/yapitori or YouTube. What was that? Or my YouTube channel. Come on, please come back, guys. Please come back. Oh, there's 2 viewers now. Hi, whoever's back. Hi, welcome back. My mic is working now, right? Why does this always happen? Always, never a nice, clean stream where nothing bad happens. It's always going to be something. Always going to be some technical issue. Hi, Bim. First time chatter. Hi, welcome. Oh, thanks for following. Ta-ding. Sorry, I'm just waiting for some people to come back. I hope they come back. I hope Chicken Man and Penguin come back. Or, let me see, I think yeah, 3 people are, yeah, oh well, whatever. Hi, Bam. No, shh. Yeah, you know what, whatever. Oh, there's some here. Cassie. Hi, Cassie. And MJ1975. Where can I buy your Merc? Yes, your mic is working. Oh, finally, thank you. Yeah, it's apparently I had the source all wrong. God, my face is so big in this. Where can you buy my Merc? Well, I actually haven't put new portraits up, but personally, I have a website. I have a base site. Actually, let me type that in the... I'm gonna type that in the comments, but let me get the... I don't know the exact URL, but let me go to that. Are you using OBS or Streamlabs? I am using Streamlabs OBS, so I guess both. And this is my shop. Right now, I don't have any portraits, so the only Merc I have there are checkies. So let me link that in the chat, and I will link it in on the Twitch chat as well. There you go. That is my base shop. So here you can get checkies and BBM cards, postcards, whatever. But yeah, thank you for asking. Glad to be here. First time viewer. Yay. Thanks for viewing. I don't have much makeup on, but actually let me put some lipstick on so at least I don't look dead. Did that change anything? I don't think that changed anything. Who cares? Look, I got a pimple. It just healed. Not that you wanted to see that. Anyway, what are we unboxing today? So, I have a Char Aznable planner. Are you guys like I don't know, are there any Gundam fans here? The truth is, I am a very casual I am very casual when it comes to Gundam. My knowledge level in Gundam is super casual. My nephew is like a huge Gundam fan. He can probably explain everything that's going on with his planner, but it's my character color. It's red and black and it's really pretty. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna buy it anyway. You know, I mean, I've been to the full-size Gundam, and I've been to the moving Gundam in Yokohama. I have a right to a Gundam planner. Right? Where are Chicken Man and Penguin? The 2 birds. The 2 birds are gone forever. Come back, Chicken Man and Penguin. Okay, I'm very sad. Hold on, let me just check on Twitter if anyone has noticed my new tweet. Sorry guys, my mic wasn't working, so I had to restart. Okay, 2 people saw it, I guess. Whatever, I'm just gonna go on anyway. Bim and Penguin, I want you guys back. Where is the Merc link? Oh, I thought I linked it in the chat, but apparently it didn't. There you go. Haha. Okay, there. I linked it. Thank you. I am very scattered brain right now. So actually, let me switch this camera just a little bit. And there we go. And I will turn on the phone cam. Oh, sorry. I'm such a mess. Why do I even bother doing live streams? I'm such a mess when I do live streams. I look so put together when it's a pre-recorded show. But you guys are just going to have to bear with me, right? Okay, and we are connected. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. Let me put the camera on. Here we are. So the box looks super boring. It's just a plain white box. Like when it came to me today, I'm like, did I order like a plain black shirt from Amazon or something? Because it doesn't look like it's anything. Here, just plain white box. But I guess because this item is actually a pre-order item, so they didn't really have to waste money on fancy packaging. So here we are. My plain white box. But if you look in the back, see there's a hologram sticker, and I guess that's the RX. That's the head of the RX. If I'm wrong about anything Gundam, don't get angry at me. I have gatekeeper. I have gatekeepable level knowledge of Gundam, okay? So don't be so pissed at me if I don't know my Gundam so well. But yeah, so I'm guessing that's the RX head right there. Adachi, get out of the way. And it says here the Gundam Char 2023 planner. Don't adult stuff come in plain, unassuming boxes. I know, right? I'm like, did I order anything naughty? No. This isn't anything naughty, I promise you. Let's see here. So let's open it up. Oh, a bag in a bag. Take that out of the plastic. Of course, Japanese love plastic under packaging. I don't know what Gundam is an anime with mechs. I don't know the lore at all other than there are cool mechs. Yeah, same. That's pretty much what I know. Gundam has an RX. I don't even know the number of that RX. I know there's a robot named RX, which I actually saw in person moving at Yokohama. There's the Unicorn Gundam in Odaiba. And yeah, I am so, yeah, it's like if a Gundam fan is watching the stream right now, they're bound to get very angry at me. So just a warning. But anyway, let's take that out. Oh, Penguin is back. I was just telling everybody how sad I was that you were gone. Like the 2 birds were gone. Penguin and Chicken Man were gone. Very sad. But I'm glad you're back. Hi. Okie dokie, artichoke. So we have like a nice drawstring cloth bag here with gold stamping, and it says Principality of Zeon. I just noticed the jacket. Love it. Oh, McDonald's. It's like the old, like it's the McDonald's logos from the very vintage McDonald's logo. And then up to like the modern McDonald's logo. And it's actually reversible, but it looks like underneath it's like old man colors. But I guess it's supposed to look like the McDonald's paper bag, because then it has a McDonald's emblem right there. But yeah, this is a McDonald's jacket. All right, anyway, back to the planner. Okay, so we opened the drawstring bag. Actually, it's like a fuzzy lining. Very nice. So I guess it can keep your planner from getting roughed up too much in your bag, which is good because anything that enters my bag does get pretty roughed up. That sucks. I bet people would like a nicer box to keep it in the box. I guess, yeah, a lot of people are like collectors, like keeping boxes. But I guess if they, like how people like to keep toys and stuff in mint condition. But it's a planner. It's supposed to be used. So, I don't know. Anyway. And it has it's a metal emblem covered in plastic to keep it from scratching. But I will take that out. And I guess if I scratch it, well, that'll be it. And it's stamp embossed. And again, here it says Principality of Zeon. And here it says Aznable Squadron. There you go. Yeah, it's metal, isn't it? It's not plastic. Is it real leather? I don't know what real leather is supposed to smell like. Is it real leather? I don't know. Smells like leather. Well, this is like about maybe like somewhere between 4,700 yen to 5,000 yen, something like that. 5,000, 4,000, something yen. So within that price range, would you expect it to be fake leather or real leather? I do not know. But it's a very pretty planner so far. Like, feels very nice. Let's open it up. Oh, there's a card in here. Char Aznable, Principality of Zeon. Fake, unfortunately. Oh, really? Well, it feels nice anyway. I don't care. It matches my ring gear. That's the main reason I bought it. Because it matches my ring gear. Just trying to make my camera face me a little better. Is this better? No? Yes. Here we go. Yes. Yes. All right. And nice paper, kind of thick, a little textured, nice and smooth and buttery. So I'm getting like, this must be nice to write on with a ball pen. A McDonald's style yappy shirt would be cool. What would that look like? Looks like a nice iPad case. It does. It does look like an iPad case. And, so information on Char. So it has his real name, Casbal Rem Deacon, and his current name, Char Aznable, Edwal Mas. Texture is a thing. Awesome. Hello, old bad guy. And it's his date of birth and place of birth, the mobile units that he piloted, and names of family members, and then a short write-up. And these are the mobile suits that Char piloted. Oh yeah, I think not that one. Was it? Oh no, that was Macross. There was one time I tried to build a robot model. I bought a Macross model, and then somewhere it was going well. It was going really well, and then somewhere in the middle I messed up, and that just killed my drive to finish the model. Like, I forgot how I messed up, but I messed up, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm not finishing this model, which I feel bad. I want to try building a model again, but I'm like trying so many hobbies right now. Like, I started needle felting, and then I bought a jacket that I want to embroider, which means I have to go on YouTube and learn how to embroider. So I think I should, like, stop it with the new hobbies for now. Oh, and two more mobiles, and then ship and aerospace plane data. So Musai, Mad Angler, Sealand, Zanzibar. Do we actually have any Gundam fans in the chat who know what this is all about? Or are we all like, oh yeah, I know a little bit about Gundam. Oh, Snappy, Gundam Pilot Yappy. If only. Maybe I should have gotten the Evangelion planner. At least I know at least I can answer questions about Evangelion. But the thing is, I don't like purple. The Evangelion planner is purple, and I don't like purple. I like red, and this is red and black, which is my gear color, so I wanted it. I love building Gunplas. Oh, my nephew builds Gunplas. He has like a stack of the Gunpla boxes. So yeah. I feel old, but I prefer planners or diaries that have locks. Do people like sneak into your diaries all the time. The only thing I know about Gundam is that the IP owners are very protective of the property. Oh yeah, I used to at my old job, I actually worked with someone who was one of the lawyers of Bandai, and he was part of the Gundam division. And under the Gundam division, his job was to go after the factories in China that manufacture the bootleg Gundam models. And he was telling me, he's like, they have an insider in our factory because the models are so freaking good. And it's, if you're not an expert, it is so hard to tell the difference between the bootleg model and the original Gundam model. So yeah, that's his job. His job is just going after those factories in China. Anyway, next page. 1 year war chronology. Okay, a little bit of history on this series that I have never watched. Oh God, you know, there's somewhere out there is a Gundam fan who really wish they have this planner, and then they're gonna find my stream and they're gonna be so freaking angry at me for having this planner that they really wanted, and I don't have the Gundam knowledge to appreciate it. Oh, I feel so bad. You can always learn about Gundam. Well, you know, it's like like I said, my nephew is a big Gundam fan. So any questions I have, he probably can answer. So, okay. And, oh, it's like more pages of the chronology. That's a long chronology. So we've got timeline. And, okay, 2023, 2024. And it starts with a year at a glance. So all the red marks, all the red spaces are weekdays and Japanese holidays. Where is Golden Week? Right here. See, Golden Week. 3 holidays in a row. And starts with January. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would start at December. Because if it starts at December, then I can like use it already. But right now I'm using a Jujutsu Kaisen planner. Actually, let me show you my current planner. Oh, hi Cyclonus! Hold on, I'm gonna get my current planner. Okay, that was a completely missed opportunity to use my Be Right Back screen. Why did I forget to use this? That was an opportunity to use this. Oh well. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, this is my current planner. It's not very cool. So, price comparison. This planner was about 1,500 yen. And it pretty much looks like it's 1,500 yen. It just looks like a regular notebook and it's very thin. And even the cover, I'm not hot on the cover. Like, I kind of wish they didn't need this border thing. I think the border part made it look a little, like, I wish that they just had this entire image cover the front. I think that would have been much prettier. You don't have to be a fan to enjoy Gundam stuff. To hell with gatekeeping. Yay! Speaking of plans, I can't wait till Ribbon Mania. Yeah, me too. I wonder if I'll be wrestling already by Ribbon Mania. I really hope so. And, okay, let me just see. I'll look before I put it on camera because I don't know if I put some, you know, stuff that I shouldn't be showing on camera on here. Okay, this is a safe month. August has nothing in it because I was bedridden in August, if you guys remember. I could not get out of bed, so there was nothing, absolutely nothing written for August and September. But yeah, this is what the Jujutsu Kaisen planner looks like, and it has like a note pages in the back. But yeah, very thin, and it's just, yeah, it was just 1,500 yen. And this Gundam planner is about, I'm guessing maybe, okay, let's put it at 5,000 yen. This planner is 5,000 yen, so it looks 5,000 yen. It would be an awesome return showtime. I'm kind of hoping that I can return a little bit before Ribbon Mania, just because, Ribbon Mania is Mashiro's retirement show. So I want to be back before her retirement show, you know? So we'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna try like some maybe first or second week of December. Like I would like to be there for Osaka. It would be nice if I could come for Osaka. We'll see. All right, so January, February. Oh, okay. So it's like it's either a picture of Char or a picture of his robot. What else? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, see, I don't know what these robots are. Oh, look, is there some, is that, oh, okay, I know this guy. This is Amuro, right? I know Amuro. Okay. What's his name? But yeah, Amuro. I know who that guy is. I know something about this show. And already with the note pages. That's a bit okay. I mean, this is very normal. This layout is very normal. Like all the planners I've had have this layout where it's just a month in a view. But I was kind of hoping for this price that we would have maybe like a week per page rather than just the whole month in one spread. I kind of want a little more room to write my schedule, especially if it's going to be a busy day. Oh well. So it's just like note pages from here on. A lot of note pages. Is that it? Oh, there's more after, but how many note pages do we get? Yeah, see, that is a lot of note pages. Look at that. The note pages alone are thicker than the entire Jujutsu Kaisen planner. Like, see? Look at that. It's thicker than the Jujutsu Kaisen planner. Just the notes. So yeah, I wouldn't have minded if they sacrificed a few of these note pages and turned them into like more like week pages. So it feels nice. I can't wait to write on this. Oh, hi Colin. I'm pretty good. I'm just taking a break from doing Unravel clips. So I'm doing an unboxing. I'm kind of surprised that people are here to watch it. I mean, happily surprised, but yeah. It would be an awesome return show. I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to come before Ribbon Mania. We'll see. But I'm like, half of me is excited to come back to the ring, but half of me is kind of nervous because I've never stayed away from wrestling this long. I've had like the longest I've stayed away from wrestling before this was 3 or 4 months, when I broke my jaw. And now it's gonna be 6 months that I've been out of the ring. It's been 5 months, so I'm kind of scared. Like, can I still wrestle? I sure hope so. You can write your own fanfic about Gundam on the note pages. I don't know, to write a fanfic about Gundam, I have to actually know about Gundam. It's gonna be full of Yappy loves Adachi everywhere. Okay, let's see what's here. Oh, okay, so the next pages are people in Char's life. It's kind of weird that the way they worded that. Shato awaru hito. Is it awaru haru hitobito? It sounds okay in Japanese, but in English, this phrasing seems a bit awkward. People in Char's life. I don't know. You got this, Yappy. You're going to pick it back up and it's going to be awesome. Oh, thank you for the trust. I hope I don't let you down. I will do my best. Let's see. Ray, that's his name. So, Amuro Ray. And Sayla Mas. Zion Zoom Deacon. Lala Soon. That's if I actually know who these people are, right? Tegan Sodo Zabi. Giren Zabi. Cecilia Zabi. Well, the katakana says dozuru. So, dozel Zabi. Garma Zabi. Katakana says Makube. So, Makuve? Makuve? I don't know how to say these. Dren. Black Tri-Stars, Ortega Gaia Mash. Shelia Bull. Mulligan. Conskin. Flanagan Boone. Denim. Akahana. Does anybody know any of these characters? I don't know. If this was a Yu-Gi-Oh planner, I could name some of the dual masters. Gundam feels like a show that has too many episodes to catch up. I want to watch Chainsaw Man. Oh, I like Chainsaw. I think Denji is so freaking adorable. I mean, he's not like Adachi adorable, like, Adachi, I want to marry you and love you forever, Adachi, but Denji is more like, you little puppy adorable. And the thing is, like, the way that Denji speaks, he reminds me of how I used to speak before I started wrestling, because he speaks in very, very, very rough street Japanese, which is how I used to speak. I spoke very impolite, rough Japanese, because all my friends then were my Japanese friends were like these young guys who didn't care how they sounded. They didn't speak politely, And then when I came to Ice Ribbon, I was speaking like that, and they were like, you can't speak like that, especially you can't speak like that to your senpais. And which is funny because that's the same thing, in Chainsaw Man, what's his name? Aki was always telling Power and Denji to speak in Keigo, and they're like, Keigo. And it was same with me. It's like when I started wrestling, they're like, Yappy, you have to speak in Keigo. You can't speak in that kind of Japanese. So it's like, oh my god, I relate. Gundam has series that are apart from the main timeline. Iron-Blooded Orphans is a great standalone Gundam series. Yeah, well, like, I know, like, there are different Gundams. Like, there's Gundam Alpha, and then there's Gundam Wing, which is just one beat communication. And that's the one with Hiro and Duo, right? And then, and what's that guy's name? And there's a cute one with a long braid, but I forget his name. But he was cute. He had, like, long brown hair in a braid. He was super cute. And or was that Duo? I can't remember anymore. And then there is the movie, which was the tie-in with the moving Gundam that I saw. I can't forget. It had like an American sounding name. Oh, hi, She-Kid! You'll be great. You'll be kicking butt in the ring like you've never been away. I sure hope so. You've had 5 months to come up and roll up defenses. Oh my god. We'll see. It's like, it's either I come back strong or I come back rusty. We shall see. I'm so nervous about coming back. I really am. And correlation diagrams. So these are Char's relationships. I mean, like how the people are related to him and how they relate to each other. There's a whole lot of kanji that I'm having difficulty reading. So this is Principality of Zeon. This is Earth Federation Space Force. And Char's remarks. I guess it's quotes from Char. So it's like, like 2 quotes from episode 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 quotes from episode 2. So there's a lot of quotable lines from Char on episode 2. So all the way until, wow, that's a lot, until episode 43. Oh, they skipped some episodes, though. From episode 1 to episode 10, then it skips 11 and goes to 12, and the next one is already 26. Are there episodes with no Char in it? Could be. And then white base route map. I agree. Power moves for the win. Just gonna slam all those little girls around all I want, right? And white base route map. So I guess white base is Earth. Oh no, wait. White base route map space. White base route map Earth. Yeah. I really wish I knew. I really wish I knew what I was talking about. And age chart. Oh, okay. Now this is real Earth. This is us Earth. Okay, this is a very Japanese thing. So actually, let me explain it to you guys. So, of course, around the world, we use the Gregorian calendar years. But Japanese also has its own system when it comes for the years, which are the Japanese eras. So I was born in the Showa era, and I was born in the 55th year of Showa. So but in the Gregorian calendar, it was 1980. Yeah, so here it is. See, can you see it? Is it blurry? Come on, focus. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. So I'm gonna use my silicone brush to point. So I was born in the year 1980, And that is in the Showa period, and it is the 55th year of Showa. And it says here, anybody born in 1980 would be 43 years old. I would be 43 years old in February. So yeah, so if you find yourself a year, this chart will tell you what Japanese year you're born. So somebody give me a year. Somebody give me a year that they're born in, and I'll tell you what Japanese era and what Japanese era year you were born. Come on, volunteer your birth year, guys. 1984. Okay, so Penguin was born in 1984, which is the Showa era. It is the 59th year of the Showa era. And what is that? It's a, what do you call this? I forget what you call it. This is the animal year? No, it's not. What is that? I can't read that kanji. But so in 2023, Penguin will be 39 years old. 1962 is where we are. It is still Showa. Man, Showa is a long era. So Angela was born in the 37th year of the Showa era. He would be 61 in 2023. Oh, hi, Dong Ferrari. Cassie, 1978. 53rd year of the Showa era. Would be 45 in 2023. 1970. Oh, your birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Colin. 1971 is the 46th year of the Showa era. We are all Showa! Yeah! Showa! So, after Showa is the Heisei year. So, a lot of young wrestlers were born in the Heisei year. So, from 1989, like, I guess half of 1989 is Showa and half of 1989 is not Heisei, is Heisei. So a lot of the young wrestlers were born in Heisei. And then when I debuted, that was actually the start of a new era. I debuted in the Reiwa era. So I was born in the Showa era, and I grew up, I was a teenager in the Heisei era, and I debuted in the Reiwa era. So I've already lived through 3 Japanese eras. Showa strong style all day, every day. Let's go, Showa gang. Yay, Showa. And then just regular stuff, just conversion tables, length, weight, strength measures so it's like a metric system and imperial system, because I don't know, these Americans, they keep insisting on using imperial system, which no other country uses. You know, every other country uses metric system except America. Why, guys? Why? And then size list. So women's sizes, men's sizes, and kids sizes in Japan, US, British, and European sizes. I guess that's useful if you're traveling or buying clothes online. And manner. Oh, this is gift giving. So this is like okay. So as some of you guys know, Japanese culture has so many rules. It is so full of rules. It's like you can be rude without even meaning to. You can be super rude without even knowing it. And here, this is like a gift giving rules. So gift giving rules. So here it's like a wedding and childbirth and like a entrance ceremony, graduation ceremony. Oh, okay. And then it says here like when is the best time to give the gift. So here it's like for weddings, it's 2 to 3 months before up to the day of the wedding. And for childbirth, it's one to 1 month after birth. And then here it says like what kind of greeting you can write for your gift. And if you're giving a gift envelope, do you guys know what a Japanese gift envelope looks like? So in many cases, instead of buying a present, like Japanese people would actually just put money in an envelope and give that as the present, which I think is very practical. But let me just show you guys quickly what a Japanese gift envelope looks like. Hold on. Japanese gift envelope. Sorry. Japanese gift envelopes. Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on. Here we are. Okay, let me just... There you go. So these are the gift envelopes that you use in Japan. So you don't just grab a crummy old brown envelope. Ew, you peasant. You have to go to the store and buy a proper gift envelope. Okay. And aside from that, there are also rules as to the knots, and you see that they have these like ribbons around them. Now, I didn't know that these had meaning. So the first time I ever used one of these, it was my friend's birthday, and she was like, we were going out, and I wanted to give her a small gift, just just because I was so excited to do the Japanese thing and give money in an envelope. And so I bought one, and I was like, well, let's see, what color should I get? Well, I like anything black. I always dress in black, so I bought the black one. And apparently, if you give someone the black one, it means it's a funeral. So I was trying to celebrate a friend's birthday, and I gave her an envelope meant for a funeral. And she was just like, Nihon no bunka musukashi desu ne. Japanese culture is difficult, huh? I was just like, crud. So it's like Japanese gift envelope funeral. I mean, it looked really cool, okay? This is what it looked like, and I thought it looked classy and clean and goth, but nope, it's for a funeral, and I was a bad person for giving it, and I feel really terrible. But anyway, so that other people don't make the same mistake as I did, here it actually tells you what kind of mizuhiki, the cord. It tells you what kind you should get, like what color and what type you should get for that gift. So very, very useful. Well, we know from the other week, trays must be given for birthdays. Trays that are meant to be used to hit people on the head, I suppose. What's going on? Oh, Sarah! Hi, Sarah! Well, I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time because, I just started a YouTube channel for the Ice Ribbon Unravels, and I'm like, and I was planning to just do like impromptu live streams on Twitch, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? Might as well do YouTube as well. Wouldn't hurt, right? Yeah. What kind of gift do you get for winning a wrestling title? I would like money. Money would be the nicest gift. Is that a McDonald's shirt you're wearing? Yeah, P.O. So another person noticed it. Yeah, it's a jacket. It's a McDonald's jacket. See, it's like the logo, the McDonald's logo from the very old vintage ones. See, the older McDonald's to the newest McDonald's. And check it out. It's reversible. And I know this kind of looks like a grandpa jacket when you reverse it. It looks like grandpa's jacket, but it's supposed to look like the McDonald's paper bag. Okay? It's the same color as McDonald's paper bag, and it has a McDonald's logo McDonald's. I'm loving it. I usually give cash to my nieces for Christmas because I never know what they like or want. Yeah, I think it's just so much easier to give and get money and then get yourself something you want, right? Unless you have an Amazon wish list. Would you keep the envelope? These envelopes look too classy to throw away. I've never received it, so I don't know what you do to an envelope you receive. If you keep them, throw away, or bring them back to a temple to get blessed and burned. Because that's what you do with Daruma and other New Year stuff. You're supposed to bring them back to the temple at the end of the year and they get burned and blessed. Yeah, I don't know. McDonald's commissioned the beautiful United States Championship belt a long time ago for some unknown reason, but it'd go great with your McDonald's attire. This is actually like a collaboration with a clothing brand. So, I mean, when look at it, because this is a fast food jacket, so you'd think it was cheap, but it's actually quite a pricey item. It looks like what an employee would wear at the job. It is an expensive jacket, guys. I mean, I didn't buy it for myself, so it was a present. Okay, anyway, continuing with this planner. What else? Now here, this is mourning. So this section was celebrations, and then this section is mourning, so funerals. And so here, if it's a Buddhist funeral, and here if it's a Shinto funeral, and here if it's a Christian funeral, or I guess, Christian, or maybe they just mean Western. And you give the present on the day, and here's like what you say on the present. And then, yeah, what kind of mizuhiki you put on the envelope. So again, the color of the ribbon in the envelope. And see here, it says black. Black and white, right there. Black and white. I feel so bad. And then also the special ceremonial days, like in Buddhist, there is the 49th day where you also have to have a ceremony. And then in Shinto, there is is it 10th month? Yeah, something like that. And then, I don't know what it is in the Christian calendar, but yeah. And then here is refunds. Is that a thing? Is that a thing in Japan? Are you allowed to refund your gift? Like, do they tell you where they got your gift and you can refund it? Like, if you didn't get money, if you got an item, you can actually refund that? I guess if it has the company brand name, I don't know. This is interesting. I'm not entirely sure, but this is what I'm getting from it. And it says here that you can refund it if my understanding is correct. You have until 1 month to refund, to bring back a wedding gift. You have, you have up to 1 month to refund a wedding gift, and you can get half to 70% of the money back, up to 3 items. And to get it, you write the name of the wedding, the names involved in the wedding. Oh, hi, Darren. Are you drunk? And then if it's a funeral, 35 to 49 days after, you get 1/3 to half the money back. That's interesting. I didn't know they could do that. First time I've heard about it. It's only Tuesday. I know. I don't think that ever stopped you before. Refund the casket. Did you get yourself a new electric blanket today? I did not, because I went to Donkey and the electric blankets they had did not look good. Like there was only one variety. I guess I went to a smaller Donkey store, because like the big Donkey store might have more more choices, but I went to a small Donkey store and it only had one type of electric blanket, and it wasn't too nice. So but I do have a Yodampo. So that's going to keep me warm for a while. I'm going to explain. Okay, before I go ADHD and go off on another topic, somebody remind me later if they're curious what a Yudampo is, and I'll explain it. But right now, I'm gonna keep explaining this stupid planner. It's not stupid. I love this planner. And here it's business manner. So this is like, keigo. So again, also when you're, like business speech. So there is this speech in Japanese. It's called keigo, which is a formal Japanese speech. The way you speak in Japan is very important, and you cannot just use any old speech pattern to any old person. Example, if I'm talking to Naishikawa, and I ask her, are you hungry? I ask her, Oi, Nao, harahetta no? That's how I ask her if she's hungry. But I'm her senpai. So she has to reply, Iie, jibun wa daijoubu desu. But if I were talking to, let's say, I'm talking to Hamoko, I can't use harahetta no to Hamoko. If I'm asking Hamoko, I have to say, Ham-san, onaka tsuite masu ka? And then she can say, yeah, daijoubu. So, see, to somebody who's a lower ranked than you can say, well, harahetta is very, very rough manly speech. Like I said earlier, I kind of speak like I use, like, in my private life, I kind of sound like Denji. I speak like Denji. So even a proper lady would never say harahetta no. I would say harahetta no because I speak like Denji. But if it's someone higher than you, hey, onaka tsuitemasu ka? Has to be very proper. And then keigo is another step above that. Like you have to be even more. So this is like very, very, very formal Japanese. The answer is always yes, yes. Now is never not hungry, ever. Anyway, so refer to yourself, watakushi and jibun. I think a lot of, like, on the internet, a lot of people would say watashi or watakushi is used by women and ore is used by men. That's kind of correct, but in a very formal setting, it is not considered feminine at all for a man to use watashi or watakushi. It's very formal speech. So you wouldn't say, yo, Hamko, what's good in the hood? No, she'll slap me to next Tuesday. You don't talk like that to your senpais. And then to refer to other people, dare-dare-sama, da-da-da-sama, or anata-sama. Oh yeah, jibun. So jibun is actually very usual for entertainers to use. So usually girls would say watashi or atashi, but entertainers would use jibun. If you listen closely when wrestlers are speaking, a lot of pro wrestlers actually use jibun instead of watashi. This isn't entirely unique. Even in the States, we absolutely change our speech patterns and word choices depending on who we're speaking to. I guess that is true. There's like very casual speech, but I don't know. It's like Japanese is like an entirely different level because it feels like an entirely different language. Like example, you will always be you no matter who you're talking to, you know? But in Japan, you don't just say anata. Actually, it's I've heard anata used very, very, very rarely. It's more usual to refer to the person by name. So instead of, when I'm talking to Nao, I don't tell Nao, anata wa, Nao, anata wa tatata. I say Nao wa. So it's like I'm talking to her in the third person. Like, is Nao hungry? Is Nao going home soon? What time is Nao coming to the dojo tomorrow? So yeah, instead of you, it's better to actually use their name or their title. So even the president, shacho, what time will shacho be in the office tomorrow? What time can I talk to shacho tomorrow? So yeah, instead of using their name or saying hi, instead of saying you just I kind of flip that around. Instead of saying you, it's better to like say their name. Say my name. Oh, Oreo-san, こんばんは。YouTube で見ますか？もう Twitch じゃないの？ YouTube の方がいい？よろしくお願いします was introduced as a casual greeting in my Japanese book, but I later learned that it was totally not. Yeah, it is totally not. Actually, よろしくお願いします is more used as a goodbye. If, like, example, when we're texting with each other. Okay, now this is pro wrestling culture. Okay, this is not regular Japanese culture. Oh, thank you, Darren. This is not regular Japanese culture, but pro wrestling culture. When we text each other, we always start with "Otsukare-sama desu." And usually in the Japanese office, when you're leaving the office, you say "Otsukare-sama desu." When people are finished, you say "Otsukare-sama desu." But in in pro wrestling, the first time you see someone, you say Ohayo gozaimasu. Even if it's in the evening, if it's the first time you see them that day, you say Ohayo gozaimasu. And then every time you run into them, you say Ohayo gozaimasu, ta 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 ta. And then, you're doing your thing, and then you run across them in the hall. Otsukare-sama desu. So, otsukare-sama desu, otsukare-sama desu, otsukare-sama desu. And then finally, you're going home, otsukare-sama desu. But when we're texting, we start out with otsukare-sama desu. So, I said, I need something from now. Otsukare-sama desu. Now, are you going to the dojo tomorrow? And then we talk. And then, all right, okay, that's done. Thanks now. And then, I'm the senpai, right? So I say, thanks now. I say, okay, sure, see you tomorrow. And I get, okay. She cannot have the last word. Now, personally, I actually don't care, but that's the culture. Since I'm the senpai, I'm not allowed to have the last word. If I say anything, they say, okay, good night now. She has to say, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And then if I, let's say, respond with an emoji, thumbs up emoji, she has to respond again, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And then I can fuck with her and respond with a yoroshiku onegai shimasu emoji. And she has to respond again, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. She just has to keep saying yoroshiku onegai shimasu until I stop texting. Because under no circumstances are you going to let the senpai have the last word when you're texting each other. That's the rule. Donkey store, like an animal. There is a very popular chain in, I guess it's like Walmart in Japan. It's like Japanese Walmart, and it's called Don Quixote. So Don Quixote, the guy with the windmills, but everybody shortens it to donkey. So donkey, donkey, Quixote. Okay, and let's keep going. And here, so here it says a common mistake. So common mistakes in speaking in Keigo. It also has here, it's this is regular sentence, and this is Keigo sentence. So example, dare, who, who is that? Dare desu ka? But that's standard Japanese and actually quite rude. So instead of saying dare desu ka, you say donata-sama desu ka? And ano hito, that person. It's better, it's more polite to say ano kata or achira-sama. And then here, ii desu ka? So ii desu ka? So is it okay to do this, or is it all right? And instead of saying ii desu ka, if you're in a business situation, it's better to say, yoroshi desho ka? And sorry, sumimasen, sorry. Keigo is moshiwake gozaimasen, which I use a lot because I make a lot of mistakes. So almost every day, taihen moshiwake gozaimasen. This is my most used Keigo phrase. Do you have to say the last name as a first name in a company? Well, yeah, you refer to people by their last name. Last name as so it's very usual. Even now, it depends. Some wrestlers will prefer to be referred to by their given name, and some wrestlers will prefer to be referred to by their surname or their wrestling surname. I used to call now Ishikawa. Sometimes you still hear me call, Ishikawa. And then Yuki Mashiro, everyone calls her Mashiro. Very, very few people call her Yuki. I hardly ever heard. I only usually hear foreigners call her Yuki, but Japanese, we all call her Mashiro. Okay, what else we got here? And yeah, so common mistakes. So this is wrong Keigo, and this is the proper Keigo. I guess a lot of young people get that wrong. And let's see. Suwarikata. So sitting. Yeah, so in Japanese business, even sitting positions have rules. So here, if you guys are sitting around a desk, so this is the desk. This is your company, and this is the guest company. So they must be treated well. Here's the door. So the lowest ranked person in the room, so the lowest ranked person in the room is your own company, and the lower person in the company will sit closest to the door. Your boss will sit farther from the door, And then across the table, away from the door, across from you is the lower ranked person of the guest. And then the higher ranked guest is the one seated away from the floor. Now, this dates from the samurai times or the Japanese feudal era, because the door is the most dangerous part of the room, because if intruders or assassins suddenly come, the first person that's going to get killed is the one nearest the door. So the person with the lowest rank sits next to the door. And the person with the highest rank sits away from the door. So that's still, that rule is still being used in modern Japanese society. So you do not say moshi moshi. Is that... Yeah, I've never heard moshi moshi used in real life. Moshi moshi, yeah, on the phone, but not always. Like, sometimes, yeah, mosh mosh, I'd hear some men answer the phone, mosh mosh, mosh mosh, hi. But yeah, other people, when they answer the phone, hi, or if someone is calling me and it's a wrestler, otsukare-sama desu. And then they also answer, otsukare-sama desu. So we don't say hello, we don't say moshi moshi, we say otsukare-sama desu on the phone. But that is as wrestlers. When I call, I actually don't also use moshi moshi. I say konnichiwa. So when a company answers the phone, of course they're not going to say moshi moshi. They're going to say their company's name. If you call the Ice Ribbon office, they're going to say Ice Ribbon Wrestle Arena desu. Ice Ribbon Wrestle Arena. We don't say mosh mosh. And then someone on the other phone will be they won't even say hello. They will just go right into the question. Can I buy tickets for Dojo show on Saturday? Or is the new Merc available yet? So, I rarely ever hear mosh mosh. And so this unboxing is also becoming like a Japanese culture lesson. And what else is here? So this is like if it's a conference table. Oh, wait. So this other one is... The table is here. There's a desk. There's your company. Again, lower rank near the door, higher rank away from the door. And this is if it's like a panel of guests, like an entire line of guests. And then here, if it's a conference table, so this is the door, lowest ranking, and then it zigzags. Lowest ranking, and then next is up there, and then next is down here, up there, up there, up here, and then this is the boss. So this is where the shacho or the kaicho will sit. And then this is riding vehicles. So even riding vehicles have rules. Yeah, I don't know. I've ridden vehicles. Like usually, Ice Ribbon is very strict about following these business conventions. But I've ridden cars with my senpais a lot, and I've never seen them really implement the rule. Except I did usually get seated in the front a lot. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, they used to let me sit in the front a lot, and then after that, Nao started sitting in front, and I don't know, I thought she was like, are you trying to steal my seat? Because, that's the shotgun seat, and I like the shotgun seat. And then Nao would steal the shotgun seat from me. But apparently, that's a rule. So let's see. Okay, so there are two situations here. So the first situation is if there is a hired driver. So the driver has nothing to do with everyone else. So they're just the driver. So in Japan, of course, they drive to the right. So the dashboard is here. The front of the car is here. Everyone's looking this way. So this is the driver. And the highest ranked person will be sitting behind the driver at the window. Next in rank will sit at the other window. And then next will be in the middle, flanked by the superiors. And then lowest ranked sits next to the driver. Which is why Nao was always taking that seat from me. Because she's lower ranked than me. I thought she was just being rude and stealing the shotgun seat. Oh, hello, Baron Von Rashi. Hi there. And let's see here. And there's another situation where if you are riding your customer's car, if you're riding your customer's car and it's actually your guest or your customer or your guest, you're riding your guest's car and your guest is driving. So what happens here is the highest ranked person will now sit shotgun next to the guest/driver. And then The next ranked person will sit behind the driver of the window, and then the other window, and then lowest ranking in the middle. Ah, did not know that. And this is the airplane. Is this taught in school? Where do people learn all of these rules? I heard that when you start working, because do you know how getting a job in Japan works? Because getting a job in Japan is super different from getting a job in the States. In the States, you want to enter a company, you look at the website, and you see if they're hiring for any positions, right? And then you send in your resume for that position. Now in Japan, it's different. In Japan, it's in your final year of university. Now, this is talking about like proper companies, like career type companies. So I'm not talking about, like a blue collar, or, well, actually some blue collar too, but okay, let's just say this is generally speaking. So anyway, on your final year of university, you're going to be spending that year job hunting. Companies are going to have seminars, open seminars where anybody can attend, so they can give you a brief of what life is like at the company, what kind of employees they're looking for, what kind of work they do in that company. And then the people who attend that seminar have a chance to give their resume to that company. So there's going to be like all these seminars and all these hiring campaigns happening from companies all over the country, all over Japan. And university students all over Japan are going to be like, they all buy these business suits that is called your interview suit or your recruit suit. So the recruit suit is a type of business suit that you wear for job interviews. So all these college students are going to buy a recruit suit, and they're going to be going to like all these different companies' seminars, looking at what company they want to apply to and giving their applications. And they some would get really stressed because, see, the top students, they get snatched up within like the first, second, third, fourth month. They'd be like, oh, I already found, there are already 3 companies who want to hire me, so now I'm kind of choosing which company, And then some students will be like, oh my God, it's like 2 months before graduation and a company hasn't hired me yet. Crap. So it's like, yeah, so like there's students who are this and there's students who are that. But anyway, when a company hires you, you don't work right away. They just say, okay, you're hired, which means when you finish graduation, then you enter the company. So, they will wait like up to 8 months, 9 months before, it's like 8 months, 5 months, 3 months, 6 months before you actually start working. But, you already know that by the time you graduate, you already have a job lined up. So this is very usual in Japan. So after graduation happens, they graduate, they have that short vacation, and then they go to work. And then when you enter your company, you have the entrance ceremony, it's a orientation of the company. So usually it's like 1, 2, 3 days, and that is where you learn this stuff. You learn the business rules. You learn how to give a business card. Do you know how to give a Japanese business card? So, to give a Japanese business card, you take the business card and you offer it with both hands. You never, ever, like I would demonstrate, you know how Americans give business cards? They give business cards like this. Oh, here is my card. And you're like, they hand their business card with one hand, because, yeah, you're supposed to hold your business card in 2 hands and properly hand it over. Now, if the other person is also handing you their business card at the same time, this is where a sort of silent war happens because they're trying to be the polite person. So, do I have a card? Okay, I'm going to use a Post-it. Oh, I'm going to use a Post-it because I don't have another card. So, this is the other person's business card, and this is your business card. Under no circumstances are you to allow your card to be given over the person's card. Because if you put your card over that person's card, that means you think you're above that person. But then, they're both being polite. So they're like, no, you're above me. No, you're above me. No. And so they're like, So there's going to be the short battle of who is trying to get in the bottom. And then in the end, you both give up and you give it to the side. Unless you are a new hire and you're giving your business card to like the CEO, then the CEO will be just like, yeah, I'm above you here. They're just gonna let their card be above because they're obviously above you. I think it's because I've been into Japanese culture for long. In the rare case, I need to give the card with two hands. In the rare instance, a Japanese person gave me a card. I always looked at the back of the card too. One time there was nothing on the back. Well, some Japanese businessmen, especially if they do like international business, one side of the card will be in Japanese and one side of the card will be in English. I'm so glad I never had to deal with all the BS of applying and interviewing for a job. For Ice Ribbon, I didn't really have to interview for it. It actually just happened. It was like, one day I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a full-time wrestler now. How did that happen? Okay, anyway. Airplane seating. This is the window seat. Highest rank gets the window seat. Next in rank gets the aisle seat. Lowest rank sits in the middle. But it also says here that while the window seat is considered the best seat, it's better to ask for preferences. So maybe the highest boss doesn't like the window seat. Maybe he likes to go to the bathroom a lot and wants the aisle seat. So you should ask. And this one is a train, but it's a train car. Okay, so not like a commuter train, but a train car. So this is the window, this is the door. So again, highest rank gets the window farthest from the door. And the next rank gets the front window. And then, so it kind of zigzags. Third gets the aisle and fourth gets the front aisle. It depends. If it's a short flight, I like the window seat. If it's a long flight, I like the aisle because I want to go to the bathroom. And calories burned. Okay, so it's like this is an activity, shopping. And if you are a 65-kilo man, then you will burn 173 calories in an hour of shopping. And cycling, radio taiso, golf, tennis, so these sports and how many calories these sports burn. BMI calculator. And, common ailments and what vitamins or medication to take for them. That's interesting. So if you're stressed, you need calcium and tannins. You should have milk and tea and chamomile and chocolate and cocoa. Did they say anything for hangovers? I don't think so. It has something for pimples. And here it's just, I guess this is just like your utilities, so gas and water, and I guess you just put hospital, you just put the name with the telephone number, just basic stuff. And then this is the Tokyo subway map. And Osaka subway map, Nagoya subway map. What is this? I can't read this kanji. Who can read this? It's familiar. I've seen this kanji before. I can't read it. What is this kanji? Does anybody know? It's hard. It's blurry. Camera won't focus. The camera won't focus. Crap. I can't. Is it Sapporo? Thank you. Okay, Sapporo subway, Yokohama subway, Sendai, Kyoto, and Kobe. And then just, address book, which is, back in the day, you would have like lots of pages for the address book, but here they don't really, it's like minimal effort because everyone's got a phone. And then here's your personal info. And that is it. And that is the planner, guys. I spent a long time explaining this. I spent an hour explaining this stupid planner. But yeah, that is my awesome Char Aznable planner. And I need to get myself a fancy red and black and maybe gold pen to put in this slot here, because like all I have is like a cheap 100 yen pen. And you know, this is a nice planner. I want a nice pen to go with it. So I gotta look for a nice pen. So many rules. I wouldn't be welcome in many circles of Japanese culture. Oh, you know, there are a lot of people who are actually tired of their own culture. Like, I think it was like maybe 2 streams ago that I was talking about Japanese culture and business rules. And I was saying that as a foreigner, it's really difficult for me to deal with the rules, you know, because there's so many to remember. And then the Japanese people on the stream were also like, yeah, me too. I'm Japanese, but I'm tired of it too. I'm Japanese, but I think it's difficult too. So, you know, even Japanese people get frustrated with all the rules. Of course, there are some people who thrive with rules. I have a couple senpais who are, you know, who are very rule oriented. You know, like me and Nao, we're like, what is the rule and what is the reason for the rule? So if this reason doesn't apply in this case, then there can be exceptions, right? There can be an exception to the rule. So Nao and I are that kind of people. Like we want to know the reason for the rule, so we want to know when the exception for the rule is. But then I also have some senpais who are like, no, this is the rule, and we're doing it because it's the rule. So, you know, that I find it kind of clashes with my personality a little bit. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, yay, that was a nice break. I got to take a rest from doing my unravel clips. But I guess, do I need to go back to it? Do I need to go back to doing unravel? There's nothing else that I can do to entertain you guys, is there? Oh well. But anyway, yes, so that is my planner. So I guess, yeah, I kept you guys for like an hour and like 10 minutes. But thank you very much. Let's see. Will there be an Ice Ribbon Unravel stream tomorrow? Yes! I am working on the Unravel clips right now, so there will definitely be an Unravel show tomorrow. We will cover Princess Party, what's that? Super Princess Party, and the dojo match last week. And the dojo match last Saturday. All right, so yes, you're right, Dong Ferrari. I should get back to work. Okay, I'm gonna go back to editing my clips. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. I hope you kind of enjoyed that Japanese business lesson in the end. And I will prepare for Unravel. Good night. Thank you. Have a nice evening.